Hi everyone, welcome to Learning by Doing with Praveen Kandan. This is Praveen. In this Java playlist, we will learn pattern programs step by step. This is session 2, real-time examples for looping statement. In our previous playlist, session 1, we discussed about need for looping statement. In this session, we'll discuss about real-time example for looping statement. If you are serious about learning and then confident, like this video, subscribe for more updates. At the end of the session, drop your comments. Let's get started. We have discussed about need of looping statement. Now in this session, we are moving on to the real-time example for salary credit notification using for loop. Assume that some XYZ company is there. Only 5 employees are working there. So what's the task means? You are going to send salary credit messages 5 members. Am I right? Here looping and all not necessary. Simply what you'll do, you'll write the system.out.println statement. Within that, write salary credited successfully for employee ID 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. It's a small task. So you can simply post the message. It's a small scale company. So you can directly give the message salary credited successfully employee 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If it is a big shot, big company, what you'll do? Are you going to type like this? 1,000 employees are working, 10,000 employees are working, or millions of people are working. Are you going to type like this one by one? We already discussed about what's the drawback of using system.println again and again. So to avoid a repetition task again you're doing the same thing. To avoid this, you're getting to the looping concept. So it will save the time because if you're using the system.out.println, it will waste the time. It takes the program lengthy one. So to resolve this issue, we are getting into the for loop. So once again, I just summarize it what you discuss about the execution flow of for loop because this is important. If you don't know about the execution part, then it's difficult to understand this execution flow. So what's the first step? Initialization. Second one, condition. Third one, what is that? I'll tell you, mark my word, beginner will do the mistake. What's the third step? They'll tell increment or decrement. It is a completely wrong one. Third step is what is that? Body of the statement. Fourth one is increment or decrement. What's the fifth step? Condition. Here also beginner will do the mistake. Again will tell initialization. No, only one time it will be initialized. Okay. So this is the first step. Second step, condition. Third step is the body of the statement. Fourth one is what is that? Increment or decrement. What's the fifth step? Again the condition. Sixth step, body of the statement. Seventh step, increment or decrement. Eighth step, condition. When it will close or the condition will be terminated means if this condition is failed, the condition is false, it will terminate this execution flow. Got it? So Monday to Friday is our working day. So that is a stopping condition. If Friday is coming, we'll close our work. Am I right? So completely we'll wind up that. Again we'll back to Monday and then we'll work. Same procedure. So Monday to Friday is the target. Am I right? So same here till the condition is true, it will execute. Once the condition is reached, please stop your work. That's it. So now we'll discuss with the real-time example. What's our task means? Salary crediting to the employees. Whoever it is, 1,000 employees, 100 employees, the message should be displayed. Salary credited successfully for employee ID 1, 10. What's the condition I'm giving? Here I'm debugging the code one by one. So my sample input output is the entire number of employees first of all. What is that? I'm giving 7 employees. So 7 I'm giving. I'm pressing enter key now. So it will executes. I'll show you one by one. That's the important thing. Am I right? So I'm debugging the code. Start. The number of employees I'm giving 7. After that I'm pressing the enter key. So after getting the n value, what is that now? 7. N is my n variable. What's the value? 7. Can you able to see this here? N value is the 7. So now it entered the line number 8. What is the first step? Initialization. So employee ID. After this, what is that initialization? It is 1. Can you able to see this in the right side of the screen? Employee ID is 1. After that, what's the second step? Employee ID less than or equal to n. What is the employee ID? 1. 1 less than or equal to what's the n value? 7. So 1 less than or equal to 7. Yes, obviously it is true. Third step is the body of the statement. Mark my word, it is important. Third step is what is that? Body of the statement. What I'm printing? Salary credited successfully for which employee? that current iteration employee id value, what is that? 1. So after that it will be entered to that system.out.println statement. Now it will print the output, what is that? Salary created successful for employee id 1. So after the body of the statement, or the control will be transferred to the increment part. Employee id value already it is 1. After increment, what's the employee id here after the value? Already it is 1. So 1 plus 1, 2. So next, what is the employee id? 2. Now it will check the condition, 2 less than or equal to 2 less than or equal to 7. Yes, true. So the next step is, what is that? Body of the statement, salary created successfully for employee id. Which employee id? Current employee id, what is that? 2. So salary created successfully for employee id 2 is printed. After the body of statement, or the control be transferred to the increment decrement part. What is that? Employee id plus plus, already the employee id is true. After increment, what is that now? 3. Can able to see this. Now the condition is true. Employee ID less than or equal to n. 3 less than or equal to 7. Yes, condition is true. Now the control transfer to the body of statement. What is that? Salary credited successfully for employee ID 3. So salary credited for employee ID 3 is displayed. Now again the control be transferred to employee ID plus plus. Already the employee ID is 3. After increment, what is the employee ID? 4. Again the condition is, what is that? Employee ID less than or equal to n. What is the current employee ID? 4 less than or equal to 7. Can able to see this? 4 less than or equal to 7. Yes, true. Now the control be transferred to the body of this for loop. What is that? Salary credited successfully for employee ID 4 will be displayed. Again the same procedure, employee id will be incremented. What is that? 5. So 5 less than or equal to 7, true. So employee success salary credited successfully for employee id 5 will be printed. Again the employee id increment will be worked. What is that? Employee id already is 5, so 5 plus 1, 6. So 6 less than or equal to 7. Yes, it is true. Salary credited for employee id 6 is printed. Now can you able to see this? Now last iteration, employee id already it is 6. After increment, what's the value? 7. So 7 less than or equal to 7. Yes, it is true. Now it will be displayed on the output screen. What is that? Salary created for employee id 7 will be displayed. After this, important thing, now again the control be transferred here. Employee id already it is 7. So 7 plus 1, what is the meaning of employee id plus plus? Employee id equal to employee id plus 1. So already employee id is 7. So 7 plus 1, what is that? 8. So now I'll check the condition, 8 less than or equal to 7. It is false. So now the control be transferred outside of this for loop. So that's it about this code. It will display the salary credited from employee id 1 to 7. So this is the real-time example or demonstration, whatever you can take. This is the real-time demonstration for loop. I hope this session is clear to you. If you found this session useful, like this video, subscribe the channel for more update. Have any question? Drop them in the comment section. Thank you for watching.